About a dozen people gathered around the levee fountain on Front Street with signs and posters demanding an end to gerrymandering in Ohio. The Washington County Democratic Party Executive Committee organized the rally. Jane Tumaserna, who sits on the committee, says that they wanted to draw attention to what she sees as a serious issue with the state's redistricting system.
Politicians get together and they map it based on what they want rather than what the people, representing the people. And if you have a group that hasn't been involved in that political process, you have more of a chance.
Issue 1 would overhaul the current politician-led system for drawing legislative and congressional districts in Ohio, replacing it with a bipartisan 15-person citizens commission. It's on ballot statewide on November 5th. We've recently reported on arguments in favor of and opposing Issue 1. You can find that story at WTAP.com. Early